Okay, so before I just start the proper overview of the actual campaign, I thought I'd just include this. This is not long after my last video in terms of turns. I think it was turn 40 something. I was sending troops back to take or retake Sofia, and the army that took it was this army, and they sallied out just trying to take out my troops. So basically, I had 3 units of town militia, a general. They had 5 units of dismounted knights and 1 group of feudal knights. I think that was all they had. Yeah, so in terms of troops, I was heavily outgunned. It wasn't pleasant at all. One thing I did have was this awesome map to defend myself on. So I ran the troops up the hill, got a nice little defensive position, and again the plan was just to take the general out and then try and rout the troops. I wasn't expecting.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
So there went the general fairly quickly, which was essential. Really, I got lucky there, so that was good. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to win even at this point. I was just trying to kill as many as I could to make the road back up to Sofia as as easy as possible. Because this was the army that took it, and so they left the city pretty much undefended. They just came out to they were pretty aggressive with this move, actually, to be fair. So yeah, the name of the game here was just kill as many as I could, and then hopefully I could retake the city. So yeah, I think just the sheer slant of the hill was meaning that the town militia could hold their own against these guys. Yeah, you see there, like the cavalry broke. That was the end of them. So I was just praying that the town militia held the line for as long as they could, just so I could do a bit of charging, retreating, charging with the general. So yeah, again with the
only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this disgrace.
So there you go. See the unit, that was a fairly healthy unit as well, broke very quickly there. It was nice because it had that slant of the hill, which again helped the cavalry charge, give it a bit more oomph. I would have liked to have chased that unit off actually, but this unit was in the way, and we know how bad the cavalry behave when you try and give them orders. They just don't do what you want half the time. So I just engaged this unit here. And if you look at the numbers of the town militia, they're doing really well given the troops they're up against. They've got no like experience or upgrades. They're just bog standard town militia, but the hill's working for them. What's the reason I didn't actually record my voice during this battle? I was listening to music, so I just thought I'd add in the commentary afterwards. So yeah, broke that unit. That was good. And now it's looking likely I'm going to get the win here because I can just slam them in the back. And this side's freed up a bit. Yeah, the general did well here. I think without the general it would have been a lost cause, to be fair, but he saved us. There we go. I'm surprised, to be fair, actually. Even though they lost their general, they did break very quickly. I thought they'd hold on a bit longer. See, that's the mass rout now across all units. So I knew I'd won at this point. It's just get some mopping up.
For the moment, the enemy flees the battle. Run down.
So yeah, I'll probably just cut it here. But yeah, so that was. I thought I'd include that about the site. It was quite a cool one. Wasn't expecting a win there, but that's the advantage of having a big bloody hill. It can turn the tide of a battle very quickly. So there we go. Right, I'll get onto the main summary now. Okay, welcome to turn 60 of this Byzantine campaign. Right, so I'll do a bit of an overview. It's gone pretty crazy since the last video. It's basically just been a rapid expansion you can see here we've taken a lot of it. We've got Naples, Rome came under control. We executed the Pope, which I'm not sure if I had footage of or not. If I do, you'll see it in a minute.
Praise the Almighty! Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our... All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
No, you don't have to. I don't want to die. Please. Victory!
We killed the Pope. We had the choice to set him free, but no, we killed him. There's no mercy in this game. So we also pushed up from Zagreb into Venice and then to Bologna. So they're now being besieged again. So we've got Milan with a crappy army. They shouldn't be able to take that. That'll be fine. And Papal States are still alive, just.
We will meet you there.
But again, they won't be able to take that either. So those two are pretty safe. And I'm going to reinforce soon from there. There is this still. I need to take this back. I did own that at one point, but I lost it, so I've got to retake it. Want to get a spare few troops. I know it's held by rebels, so it's not particularly important at the moment. I've got a few. This is an army. It's probably going to reinforce northern Italy just to make sure I've got, I don't lose any cities up there, and to try and finish off the Papal States because they're not dying. I didn't realise. I thought I wasn't paying attention. I thought I killed. I thought I destroyed the faction, but actually they had a city in Florence that I hadn't seen yet. So they've been quietly milling away in Florence while I thought they were gone, but. Yeah, so they're still about. But here's been the sort of the end of. This is the last city for the Hungarians, Vienna. I just won a good battle against them in Budapest. They seized it with a full stack. Quite a long battle actually, but the lads held out. So I've just been retraining the last few turns, and now Poland are coming up against me. So I've got a reinforced army here about to come and save Budapest, and then hopefully, if all goes well, we can push on then to Vienna and finish off the Hungarians. So they're almost gone now, which is good. Yeah, that's that. So again, I think last time we mentioned we were going to try and be aggressive with Hungary. So we pushed them right up here. So we've taken Bucharest and Bran. Iasi was actually, I think, Polish controlled, which is why we're now at war with Poland. I didn't need to be at war with Poland. It was my declaration of war, not theirs. I just thought I'd go for it. I'm going to push out in all sides, apart from eastward, but still. So yeah, we're about to take Kiev. This is a problem that I only just saw this. So we might have to reinforce from Bran. Bran is my best castle so far. Well, it's a citadel, obviously. So I'm getting these boys dismounted Latin con, which are monstrous. Got some dismounted Byzantine lancers as well, which are not too shabby. I'm also building this, which is worth a look because it's, I think, probably the best stables you can get. Gives all kind of good cavalry units, Latin con again, which is really good, and then these boys, which I'm really interested in, cataphractoi. So it's essentially cataphracts. So yeah, they're going to be fun to play around with. So once I get this built, then I'm going to be rolling out some heavy cav all over Russia and Poland. So that should be good. I'm still taking a risk on this side. I'm slowly building a force in Nicosia, and I do plan eventually to attack somewhere in Egypt. I think it'd be nice to start a little war down here. I know I think Tanner's took this one, Adana, so that might be a good staging point for the invasion. Just take a rebel settlement, don't piss off anyone around me, and then I can just sort of think about where I want to go, either Turks or Egypt. Again, I know Talon's got attacked by the Turks, so that's why I'm a little bit concerned about this side still. They've been good so far, they've not attacked yet. I didn't realise I'm allies with the Egyptians apparently, but I didn't realise I was only neutral with the Turks. I think the alliance may have expired, or I maybe sided with someone else in a war declaration, which is why we're now neutral. So there's a chance, a better chance anyway, that they're gonna attack me. So yeah, these need to. I'm building troops here. I've started to build a few just so we've got, you know, a bit more of a garrison in each city, just in case they do decide to have a pop. But I'm hoping they hold off because yeah, I don't really want to I don't want to focus too much on that side. Again, troops are the priority at the moment. Cash is still tight, so I've just been getting as many troops as I can. So I just actually, oh, look at it. Yeah, my army upkeep is pretty big compared to my income. It's just, yeah, we're getting an income, but it's very tiny. So I'm mainly relying on just sacking cities now, which is a good thing because actually some of these cities in northern Italy are actually fairly lucrative. They're really big, so the sack bonus is pretty huge. Yeah, I got a good 20,000 one, I think, when I took Bologna. So yeah, it's not too bad. Enjoying it though, it's going well so far. I think once I kill Hungary, I get northern Italy under control. It should start to calm down slightly. I think because my main enemy now really is Poland, because they're pushing on a few fronts here. The rest in northern Italy, it's just a few remnants of, you know, factions that used to be strong. They're just sort of, this is their last ditch attempts to sort of, you know, regain some land. So not too concerned around here, and I've got armies reinforcing. So yeah, hopefully by 1080 we should see all of northern Italy and the whole of Italy, including Sicily and that kind of stuff, all conquered. I'm expecting to have Hungary killed. I should be pushing on Poland, I guess, and then there'll be another move somewhere. I think I'll take Adana, I think, and then probably I'd say it might be a better move to go for the Turks first, just to unite the empire a little bit. Because if I go to Egypt, there's going to be this whole section here, which is just, you know, Turkish. So I'm a little bit, you know, there's a bit of a gap between my cities. So if I go for Turks, that might make more sense. I do want Egypt though, just because money-wise, it's going to be a big money earner for me. So slowly but surely we are getting there. It's an awesome. I don't think I've ever done. I might have said this at the start, but I don't think I've ever done a Byzantine campaign before. But yeah, I love it. It's really good, and I'm keen to see these Latin con in action. That should be a lot of fun. So I'm going to raise a beast army here, especially when the cav get there. It's going to be like a proper late army for Byzantines. All the heavy troops. Try and get a few siege units and a spare general or two, and it should be good to go. It should be my like conquering army that just rolls out through Poland. So slightly longer update, but I think they might get longer and longer as we go on, just because there's more going on, I suppose, across. It takes a while to cover everything. But I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in 20 turns.